They say hype fades, but what if the hype changes, grows, and keeps going? Paddy, the Baddy, Pimblett didn't just join the UFC with style. He burst in with flying knees, golden hair, and loud confidence. From fun post-fight talks to funny weigh-ins, Paddy grabbed something fighters work their whole lives for: the world's attention. But behind the big entrances and smiles is a fighter who's quietly winning and getting better. Now, the question gets louder each time he fights. Is Paddy Pimblett just a star? Or is he really on his way to being the next UFC lightweight champ? His story began in Liverpool, where toughness is a way of life. Paddy made noise in cage, the same place that made stars like Conor McGregor. His confidence back then wasn't fake. He believed he was meant for big things, and his fans did too. By the time he joined the UFC, he already had a loyal following, and everyone was watching. His UFC debut, Paddy throws a first-round knockout, followed by a fiery post-fight talk that screamed star power. Then came more wins, against Rodrigo Vargas, Jordan Levitt, and Jared Gordon. Each fight showed moments of skill, especially his smooth grappling and unshakable self-belief. But it wasn't all smooth. Many thought he lost to Gordon, and that raised a big question. Can the hype last when things get tough? That question grew when he was out for over a year with an ankle injury. Fans wondered if he'd lost his edge. But in December 2023 at UFC 296, he came back against Tony Ferguson, a tough wet on a losing streak. Paddy didn't just win, he controlled the fight. He set the pace, mixed up his strikes, and stuck to a smart plan. Fast forward to 12th April 2025 at UFC 314 in Miami, where Pimblett faced his toughest challenge yet against Michael Chandler. In a career-defining performance, Paddy secured a third-round TKO victory, showcasing his striking prowess and resilience. This win not only extended his UFC record to an impressive 7-0, but also placed him into the top 10 of the lightweight rankings, landing at number 8. After the win, Paddy didn't hold back on the mic. "This is how we win." Voice calm but charged with pride. "We game plan, we use our fight IQ, and we beat mother ***** up. Anyone else got any questions?" The crowd roared, but Paddy wasn't done. He knew what this win meant. It launched him higher up the UFC lightweight ladder, and he wanted the world to know it. With the spotlight hot and the octagon still buzzing, he called his shot. No vague answers. Paddy wanted the big dogs. "I want a top 5 opponent. Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, Charles Oliveira, even that little posh boy Arman Tsarukyan." But he didn't take long to zero in. "I want Oliveira." Then came the fire that defines him, the same fire that made fans love him from day one. "I want that world title," he said, staring down the doubters. "Laugh all you want and say I'll never be champ, just like you said I'd never get ranked, never make top 10. But what now, you gang of mushrooms?" Known for his dramatic weight fluctuations, he revealed a 42-pound gain just over a week after the fight, attributing it to indulging in large food portions and frequent refills while in the United States. Despite this, he remains committed to getting back in shape for his next anticipated fight, likely scheduled for October in Abu Dhabi. Rumors are swirling about his next opponent, with discussions pointing towards a matchup against former champion Charles Oliveira. Such a bout could serve as a title eliminator, bringing Pimblett closer to a championship opportunity. Now here's what sets Paddy apart. He gets the game beyond just fighting. Like McGregor, he knows how to sell himself, stay in the spotlight, and pull in fans. That's key in today's UFC. When Dana White sees money, fights happen. That means Paddy could get big chances, if he keeps winning. Outside the cage, he's grown too. The loud talker has shown a softer side, opening up about mental health, body image, and the stress of fame. Fans relate to him because he's real. He can be wild one minute and heartfelt the next. That's rare in fight sports, and it's one of his biggest strengths. Now, let's talk about his challenges. The UFC lightweight division is the toughest in MMA. The top 5 are elite fighters with years of high-level experience. Paddy is good, but he still has work to do. His striking defense needs work. His stamina needs testing in long fights. And we haven't seen him against a strong wrestler yet. That could show his weak spots. But growth is part of the journey. Paddy is only 29. That's young for a lightweight. He's training smarter, cutting weight better, and building a team for long-term success. If he stays on this path, beats the right names, and stays healthy, a title shot isn't just possible. It could happen. He's not just a fighter, he's a brand. Paddy, the Baddy, gear sells fast. His YouTube hits millions. He's hanging with stars, popping up in media, and bringing in new MMA fans. He's already crossed over in ways most fighters only dream of. That brings pressure, but also big chances. Right now, the UFC hasn't named his next opponent, but rumors are heating up. Names like Dan Hooker, Bobby Green, and even Matt Frevola are in the mix. Each brings something different: danger, experience, and a test. Any of those fights could headline a UFC event. If Paddy wins big, the rankings will have to take him seriously. And that's what this next step is about: respect. Paddy doesn't just want fame. He wants to be feared, respected, and one day, champ. He's got the charm, the appeal, and fans who back him no matter what. Now he needs that one big win. The fight that shuts down the doubters. The kind of win that takes him from maybe someday to title shot next. He's right on the edge of that moment. The hype got him here, but only the fight will take him further. So the question stands in the middle of the octagon. Can Paddy Pimblett rule the UFC's toughest division? Or will the dream fall apart against the best? The truth is, he doesn't just fight for belts. He fights to prove that belief, charm, and hard work can still make legends. The Baddy era isn't over. It might just be starting. What do you think? Is the title in his future? Let us know in the comments. Because you'll be watching Paddy more often in the future, and he wouldn't have it any other way.